Hello. I thought I would just do a little video to show you how to navigate your way around womenswellbeing.me. So I'm going to screen share and just open up the site here. Here we go. And I've logged on as if I am one of you. So hang on, view. I can do full screen, into full screen. Here we go. That's what we want. Excellent. Alrighty, so here you are in your home page. I wonder if I can move me so I'm not, there we are, over to the side. Here you are in your home page. There's a little video of me here just saying welcome. I won't play. I've had to minimize some of this stuff because it was taking too long to render. So over here we have the Zoom links for all of the live classes, and if I'm doing any talks, you'll have the Zoom links there. I'll have a little any information that's relevant for recent things. So I've still got the photo here from the members gathering, which was lovely, and hopefully you guys got the chai tea recipe and the bliss balls recipes. Pop them here as well, actually, because honestly, especially the chai tea, I have been guzzling that. I've managed to knock a flu bug on the head, and by drinking a lot of that, and yeah, I've been giving it to my husband who's been a bit sick, and he's getting better too. So it's so good. Loads of antioxidants and all the botanicals that are in there. Anyway, quick fix breaks. On this side, I often will just put something or a couple of things from the under 10-minute quick fix, so that if you just did have 7 minutes or you wanted to just try something out, I tend to put a short thing just in here, and I change those every couple of weeks. Otherwise, if you're short on time, just click on this pink 10 minutes or less sequence, and you'll be taken to a playlist of short sequences, and you just scroll down. You're like, oh, 60 seconds, 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, what do I want to have? Or let's go to say about, I don't know, it's got about 4 or 5 minutes. And then you just look around that area, see what's there. So some are morning stretches, some are hip releases, there's a desk stretch. Just scroll down, see what looks good. Strengthening things, neck and shoulder release, working on downward dog. Oh, this is a practice great for your spine, this one. 7 minutes sequence just for opening up your spine. If you're feeling all compressed, you'll need a wall for that, but that's all good. Hamstrings, working on hamstrings, neck and shoulders again. A relaxation unwinding sequence here. So getting more into the 10 minutes length as you scroll down. So just try different ones, lots of different 10-minute ones here. Some a bit more vigorous than others. They tend to say, like, this is a nervous system calming routine. This is a bit of strengthening for the pelvis. I put this one down here in that homepage the other week. So yeah. Oh, I need to rearrange these actually. They've got out of time sequence. So 10-minute quick fixes. So I'll just go back to the, hang on. There we go. Just go back to the page. The 20-minute is similar, but obviously everything under 20 minutes. So anything 12, 13, 14, 15 minutes, all in the 20-minute, and the 30 minutes tend to be sort of that, yeah, between 22, 25-minute kind of thing. So we also have the Hatha HIT classes that are about 30 minutes, between 20 and 30 minutes. So you might prefer to go there. I've got a bit of the library, which you've got a quick link to from the homepage, where I've done interviews with various health professionals, or I'm talking about aspects of peri to postmenopausal health. So do have a little look through here. There's some great information from some fantastic professionals. Alrina Van Zyl, the pelvic floor physiotherapist, who teaches the mummy MOT method to most of the other pelvic floor physiotherapists in the UK. So she's brilliant. Got quite a few talks with her. Nick Vaughan's a lovely nutritionist. Just come down and load more. There's a little button at the bottom, load more, so you can find other talks. Well, there's the one me and my husband talking to men about menopause. Well, you talk about reflexology, scar release therapy. If you've got any issues around a cesarean scar or breast mastectomy scarring, etc., look at that interview with Debbie Gadd. I do some talks myself about, Kegels, etc. So there's all sorts of things through here. Go and have a little squiz, and then underneath just the audio of some talks. So if you're out for a walk, you could go on here and just play the audio so that you can listen in. So yeah, just scroll down through those. And I'll be adding to this again soon. Now at the top, everything that's on the homepage can be accessed from this bar at the top as well. So we can go into the virtual library. Now in the virtual library, there is the quick fix videos, so the links to those quick fix videos. But there's also, and there's the podcasts, etc. You go there, but there's also categories for specific areas that you might want to focus on. So if your neck and your shoulders are giving you jip and you want to focus there, go into this category. If you just go into, for example, this is the neck, shoulders, and back, and there's various sequences that focus on this area, strengthening your back muscles to stop the slouch and the poke, and different sequences or exercise therapies to just release all of that tension. So go and have a look in there. What else have we got? Say you want to be working on activating the pelvic floor, getting some pelvic floor tone, come into this area. I've got a talk and how to do an actual Kegel, and then we've got our pelvic floor and then deep core activation 1, 2, and 3. Various exercises that will help with strengthening pelvic floor. And what else we got? Tummy, if you're looking a bit, want to tone up, we've got some tummy focused exercises. Tension release. A lot of people don't understand actually that their problems are coming from too much tension around the pelvic area, and especially if the pelvis is posteriorly rotated. So if you're losing your lumbar curve and there's that propensity to tuck the tail under and lock the knees, then quite often we find that the pelvic floor muscles are quite tight, and there might be a propensity towards constipation, maybe a bit of difficulty eliminating. Sometimes that equates to bladder urgency because the tension creates a kind of an activation on the detrusor muscles of the bladder. So all of these exercises in here are all about releasing tension from the pelvic area, and that'll always help the lower back as well. So good to go through those, just see if there's anything that you might find useful. I've got a place where, hang on, therapist space, I am recommending just people I know who are really good, in different areas, various different GPs, nutritionists. Orit, who's actually just got a new pelvic person working for her. So you might want to get in touch with some of these people that I recommend them because I know they're really good. And you can manage your account from here as well. So you just go in and you can unsubscribe from here yourself, and you can just check anything to do with your account. Wellbeing shop, I think I've got a discount code in here for, yeah, if you Squatty Potty Yoga Studio. And actually, to be honest, all the stuff from here you can probably get through the rest of what is in here. Now, the yoga tent, so of course the women's wellbeing pathway 1, 2, 3 is these 3 classes. So if you know that actually what you need to be working on first of all before anything else is calming your whole nervous system, you need to get sleep, you need to release some of the tension, the stress, then you want to be heading to the chill out space. So you would go to the chill out space either through this area at the top, or we've got the from the homepage, you've got the tents at the bottom of the page as well. I've got a little intro here. I won't play it now, but you can always come and watch that. The latest class that I've uploaded will always be at the top, and then I try and keep pushing this like little guided meditation to the top. There's some other guided meditations here. I do need to make them into a separate playlist, so I'm going to do that. You just load more. There are hundreds in here, so you just load more and flow down. Have a little look at, this one's all about vagus nerve activation, so lots of buzzy bees, and these 2 here, parasympathetic calm. I do an extended guided meditation. This one's just 30 minutes long. Most of them are about 60 minutes long, 45 to 60 minutes long. So you see, if there's like this one, there's a big all over stretch. So I'm like, okay, if you would just want the whole global stretch, go to this one. You can see if there's something that I've, like this one, I'm focusing on neck and shoulder tension release. So keep going down. If you've done those ones, load more. You will just get more and more of these. There's lots and lots and lots of them. So just keep practicing with them. Even if you only do 10, 20 minutes, better than nothing. But you know that everything in these classes is all about unwinding tension patterns, calming the nervous system, opening common tension areas like around the pelvis, like around the neck and the shoulders. And then here we've got 6 classes, all of these classes in this module. We're back. So don't worry about going, stay. I was going to show you, 6 weeks to better sleep. So these classes are all focused on sleep techniques. So all of them have got a different sleep technique, or 2 or 3, either towards the end or all the way through. So worth, if you're struggling with sleep, to go through those classes. Let's have a little look at the other tents. So let's go into the posture and core. So if you know that what you need to focus on is your pelvic floor function and getting core strength back, and if you know that your posture is causing pain, discomfort, if you're constantly having to go to the chiropractor, the physio for your back issues, this is where you need to be focusing your time. And again, the latest classes will be at the top, and you just go through and you'll see that, there's one that's more about activation, and there might be one that's more about pelvic floor relaxation. There might be and they're slightly different lengths as well, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Again, you just load more. Some of them are shorter, so every now and again you'll see, oh, there's a 22-minute one, there's a shorter one. Most of these are around 40 to 60 minutes. Again, load more. There's lots of these, and they all have a slightly different focus, so you just need to go through basically and just try different ones. There is a, sorry, flicking too fast here. If you go down to the bottom of the page, here we go. There's a 6 modules. Beginners focus on your pelvic floor. So if you're new to this, why don't you try this to start off with? Just go through these 6 classes so that you can get your foundations right. So these will take you through the foundations, and then you'll be able to go into any of those pelvic core restore classes and really get the most out of them. So this is a good place to just to start. And so just so you can see in the Hatha Hit tent. So this is kind of number 3 on the pathway. You really need to have good pelvic floor, then deep core synergy with your breathing, and know how to activate your pelvic floor and release it on cue before you start doing these classes. Because the trouble is, if we're doing things very quickly, and you're not sure about the activation of your pelvic floor, what I don't want is for you to be putting intra-abdominal pressure downwards on pelvic floor muscles. Once we get to midlife, it's quite easy to do inadvertent damage. And what we don't want to do is make things worse unnecessarily. So I'm a great, I love weights, absolutely fantastic. Women need to be strengthening bones and muscles, really important. But if your posture is all over the place or your nervous system is totally dysregulated, you kind of need to get that aspect of your health and well-being at least start to feel energized, etc., before you start layering on this kind of class. Otherwise, you're just going to end up in adrenal fatigue or feeling more exhausted. So in this, so again, loads and loads and loads. You just load more. There are hundreds of these classes. They're all between 20, 25 minutes, 35 minutes or so. Some using more weights, others using body weight. Again, you just keep loading more, loading more. If you're just wanting to follow 21 of these slightly shorter classes here, click on the 21-day challenge. This is all around 20, 25 to 30 minutes, and it's just a nice way to start focusing on your fitness. Once you've gone through those, I would just flip into the main pool of classes and focus on those ones. So yeah, just take us back into the let's go back to the members homepage here, so you can access those tents and what's in them down here as well, and you can go into the virtual library. Great. I think that's it. And also, if you haven't joined, I need to put my Facebook links disconnected. I need to reconnect. So normally you can just click on here and you can go into the Facebook group, but you can't right now. And I need to update my little my blog there, because that breathing one's been up for ages. I haven't updated it, so I need to do that. So there you go. That's it. That is the portal, and you can join me 3 times a week live. And I am going to close over Christmas for a couple of weeks just to give me a break. There's so much here, as you can see, just to dip into. I know Christmas is not a great time to be doing a huge amount. So just dipping in 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, that will keep you going. Listen to some of the podcasts, etc. I might be going to do a tiny bit of training at the beginning of Jan. And so after that, when we get back to the second half of Jan, most people are kind of, takes a while to get going in January. So towards the end of January, going to February, Sam and I are going to be holding your hands to start to get a bit of New Year fitness into your lives, just to start moving towards that spring energy. Okay, so watch out with your emails for info on all of that. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, you know you can either pop them into the Women's Wellbeing Health Hub Facebook group, or just DM me. Just send me a text message. I'll get back to you. Cool. Thanks, ladies.